Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Luna and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Luna's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any little correction that's needed, and that is just a slight tug and release on her training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Sight hounds are very different dogs when it comes to training, so just keep in mind she's a puppy and she is a sight hound. So she's doing a very good job. She's sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Luna, heel. Now at this point, Luna has a job to do, and that is to walk next to you when you're walking down the street. Not dragging you, not being distracted by everything. And because they hunt by sight and not by scent, they're easily distracted by birds, anything going by. And when Rich stops his feet, she sits automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So she's very proud of herself, walking along there like a lady, not dragging you down the street, which is what she did when she first got here. And when you stop, she's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So when you stop to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, she should be sitting nicely next to you, not bouncing around like a nut. Nice automatic sit. This is your stay. It's a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you do not use her name. It's a one-word command. When Rich returns back to her, he just walks back to her shoulders, praises her for a good job, and they start heeling again. So this makes walking her much more of a pleasure. You're not being dragged down the street. She's not all over the place looking at everything. Look at that prance. That's a happy girl. And when we stop, she should sit. Very good. Stay. Excellent. She's so funny. Now this is her come on command, and she should come and sit right in front of you. Rich gives her a little treat for a good job, praises her, adjusts his training equipment, and they take off heeling again. And you want to practice with her every day. If you skip a day or two, you're going to lose her as far as her commands are concerned, because she does have a very short attention span.
Stay.
Rich leaves her in another sit stay. And then he calls her. She comes in and sits. Oops, sorry. She gets a treat for coming. That's always a good command. She very much has a mind of her own, there's no doubt about it. Now this time Rich is going to demonstrate the down command. So with her seated at your left open palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down. She wants to be on you. She's very needy at times. So her stay commands you want to practice indoors as well as outdoors. Very nice. She held that stay. Rich praises her for a good job, and he takes off heeling again. And you want to make sure that once you know that she knows a command, that she completes it the way she's supposed to. So sometimes you have to be very patient because she loses her focus very easily. Down and stay. And every once in a while you can use a little bit of bribery because you're going to need it. And then Rich calls her in and she comes in and sits. Now we have demonstrated for you all of Luna's formal on-leash obedience. Her heel, her auto sit, her sit and stay, her come, and her down. These are the commands that we want you to practice for the first couple of weeks that you have her home on a daily basis. So we're making the transfer from us to you. She's going to spend the rest of the day at the spa getting nice and clean, and we will see you tomorrow. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.